It started as just another sunny afternoon in Bali, but the world stopped when photos began spreading online showing Dylan Wang and Shen Yue together at a private villa, sitting by a sparkling blue pool, laughing and looking incredibly close. Within minutes, the internet exploded. Fans could hardly breathe as the words "Dyshen is back" trended across social media platforms. What began as whispers quickly turned into a wildfire of emotions. Were they filming something together? Were they just friends catching up after years apart? Or could this be the reunion Dyshen fans have been waiting for since 2018? Dylan and Shen Yue first captured the world's heart through their unforgettable chemistry in Meteor Garden. As Dao Mingxi and Dong Shankai, they gave audiences romance, heartbreak, and laughter that felt so real, it blurred the line between fiction and reality. After the show, both stars moved on to other projects. Dylan blossomed into one of China's most magnetic actors, and Shen Yue became a symbol of sweet, natural charm. But even with time and distance, the Dyshen connection never truly disappeared. Fans always knew there was something unspoken between them. Now, with these new photos, that spark seems to have reignited. The pictures showed Dylan shirtless with a towel around his neck and Shen Yue in a light sundress, her feet dipped in the pool as they shared laughter that looked effortless. No scripts, no cameras, just two people who seemed genuinely happy to be in each other's company. The post came from a popular Weibo account that captioned the photos. Private villa in Bali. They're back together? Loudly crying face revolving hearts #Dyshen forever. The post went viral instantly. Fans quickly identified the villa as a luxury resort famous for its ocean view infinity pools, and speculation ran wild that both stars were on vacation together. The Dyshen fandom, one of the most passionate in Asian entertainment, erupted with emotions. Comment sections were flooded with heart emojis, crying faces, and disbelief. "You can't fake smiles like that," one user wrote. "That's love, not acting." Another said, "Maybe they never really stopped talking. Maybe they were just waiting for the right time." On TikTok, clips of their old romantic scenes mixed with the new pool photos went viral, with captions like, "Destiny doesn't fade, it waits." Millions of fans across platforms found themselves reliving 2018 all over again. As the internet drowned in theories, entertainment insiders began to whisper. One vlogger hinted that Dylan and Shen Yue have always maintained a private friendship and still talk frequently. Another source suggested the two might be working on a secret project together, something nostalgic and romantic. But fans were more focused on what their eyes could see, the comfort, the laughter, the familiarity between them. No amount of speculation could change how natural they looked together. Shen Yue's own social media post a few days earlier didn't help calm things down either. She shared a serene photo of herself floating in a pool with the caption, "Peace feels like sunlight after the storm." Fans instantly linked the timing to the Bali sighting, convinced it was her way of hinting at something. Meanwhile, Dylan's account reposted a Meteor Garden fan edit the same day the photos broke, writing, "Some memories never fade." It felt like a silent confession, a poetic nod to something deeper than coincidence. The emotional response from fans was overwhelming. To many, Dylan and Shen Yue's connection goes beyond ordinary celebrity pairings. They represent an era of innocence and magic, the kind of love story that felt pure and real. For Dyshen fans, this wasn't just about rumors or photos. It was about hope. Hope that maybe, just maybe, some bonds never break. "They remind me that true chemistry doesn't die," one fan tweeted. "It just hides until it's ready to shine again." The possibility of a new collaboration only added fuel to the fire. Reports began circulating that both stars had recently signed with the same production company for a romance drama. Some insiders even claimed that the pool photos weren't random at all, but were taken after a private wrap-up meeting for a secret project. Whether or not that's true, one thing is certain. The Dyshen flame has been reignited, and fans are ready for whatever comes next. What makes this reunion so powerful is the authenticity behind it. During Meteor Garden, Dylan once said in an interview, "Shen Yue helped me grow. We fought, we laughed, we understood each other. It was real." Shen Yue echoed his words years later, saying, Working with Dylan feels natural, like we don't have to pretend. Those memories, those confessions, they've become part of why fans never stopped believing in Dyshen. Every interview, every red carpet glance, every behind-the-scenes laugh, it all felt like pieces of a love story that never truly ended. The internet, of course, responded with its usual creativity. Memes flooded timelines. Private pool or public heartbreak? One joked. Another read, "Every time Dyshen stands near water, we all drown." Still, behind the laughter were millions of fans feeling a deep sense of nostalgia. Seeing them together again was like being transported back to 2018, a time when Meteor Garden ruled the world and love stories felt eternal. One emotional fan post summed it up perfectly. "They look so at peace. Maybe timing really is everything." As for what happens next, neither Dylan nor Shen Yue has made any official comment. Their agencies have also chosen silence, which only keeps fans guessing. But that's the beauty of Dyshen. Their mystery is part of their magic. Whether they're quietly dating, collaborating, or simply sharing a moment as old friends, the effect is the same. The world is once again talking about them, loving them, and believing in them. Their connection is one of those rare things that time can't erase. Years later, their smiles still mirror each other, their energy still feels in sync, and their story still inspires millions. Maybe they're not confirming anything because some love stories don't need words. They're written in glances, laughter, and quiet moments by a pool in Bali. For now, fans can only hope this isn't the last time we see them together. Whether it's a real romance or a reunion on screen, Dylan Wang and Shen Yue have already given the world something unforgettable, the belief that some stories never end. They just take a little pause before destiny calls again. If this is the calm before another Dyshen storm, then the world better brace itself. Because when Dylan and Shen Yue are together, even the simplest photo can melt millions of hearts. And as the sun sets over that private pool, one truth echoes through every fan's heart. Some chemistry never fades, and some love stories never die. Revolving hearts. Just when the world thought the Dyshen storm had finally settled, the internet erupted again. Louder, wilder, and even more emotional. It seems that the private pool moment was only the beginning of something far more intimate and unexpected. New whispers have surfaced, claiming that Dylan Wang and Shen Yue didn't just share a casual afternoon in Bali. They stayed at the villa for 3 days straight, away from the public eye, away from cameras, and away from everything except each other. According to resort staff who allegedly spotted them, Dylan and Shen Yue arrived quietly in separate cars, but left together. The details sent fans into a frenzy. They came separately but left as one? One fan wrote on Weibo, "That's not coincidence. That's connection." Another added, "You can't tell me that's just friendship. Not after all these years." As the world keeps watching, more subtle clues are coming to light. Dylan's stylist recently shared an Instagram story showing him in a tropical setting, wearing the same patterned shirt fans spotted in the pool photos. Moments later, Shen Yue's assistant posted a short clip of the ocean, the very same horizon fans had seen in Dylan's earlier pictures. Both posts were deleted within minutes, but screenshots spread like wildfire. It's as if fate itself keeps dropping breadcrumbs, daring the fans to follow the trail of their rekindled connection. And fans are following passionately. The Dyshen fandom has become a force of emotion and nostalgia, flooding every social platform with videos, edits, and theories. One viral TikTok edit titled, "When Love Refuses to Fade," has already crossed 15 million views in less than 24 hours. It shows clips from Meteor Garden, intertwined with the new Bali photos, ending with the caption, "7 years later, the story continues." Fans around the world are confessing how seeing them together again reignited old memories and gave them hope that true bonds never really die. But the question remains, what were Dylan and Shen Yue doing together in Bali? Some sources insist it's related to a secret project under an international streaming platform, while others swear it's personal. An anonymous insider hinted, they've been in touch privately for months. This wasn't random. There's something emotional between them that's never gone away. And maybe that's what makes this story so irresistible. In an industry full of fleeting headlines, Dylan and Shen Yue's bond feels authentic, slow-burning, real, and impossible to replicate. Even their silence speaks volumes. Neither of them has confirmed or denied anything, but that only fuels the fire more. Fans have learned to read between the lines, the matching posts, the reflective captions, the way both seem to disappear from public events around the same time. It's like watching a love story unfold without dialogue, just gestures, symbols, and timing that feels too perfect to be accidental. Last night, another clue sent the fandom into full emotional meltdown. Shen Yue shared a simple black and white photo of two coffee mugs side by side on a wooden table with the caption, "Warmth doesn't need noise." Within minutes, Dylan liked a fan post containing the exact same picture. The comments exploded instantly. "If that's not confirmation, I don't know what is," one fan cried. "This is quiet love, the kind that doesn't need to scream to be heard." And maybe that's the beauty of Dyshen. Theirs has always been a quiet kind of magic. No exaggerated PR moves, no staged appearances. Just raw, genuine chemistry that flows naturally, like it was written in the stars. Fans remember how Dylan used to gaze at Shen Yue during interviews, that lingering softness in his eyes, and how she always tried to hide a shy smile whenever he teased her. It wasn't performance, it was emotion. And seeing them by that pool, laughing freely after years apart, felt like watching that same spark finally breathe again. As the reunion story grows, entertainment media from Korea, China, and even the West have begun covering it. Major headlines now read, "Meteor Garden stars reunite. Are Dylan and Shen Yue the real-life Dao Mingxi and Shanghai?" Even Netflix fans are demanding a reunion series. Petitions are already circulating online, calling for a Dyshen-centered romance film, with hashtags like #DyshenMovieNow and #BringBackMeteorLove trending across platforms. But what makes this moment truly breathtaking isn't just the nostalgia, it's the emotion behind it. The fans aren't chasing gossip, they're celebrating two souls who gave them hope, two people whose on-screen love made millions believe in destiny. For so long, they were just characters, but seeing Dylan and Shen Yue share real laughter under the Bali sun turned fantasy into something beautifully real. As one emotional fan post perfectly put it, "We don't need a press release." That smile at the pool said everything. Maybe they were never acting, maybe they were remembering. Those words have since been shared thousands of times, becoming the unofficial anthem of the Dyshen fandom. Now, all eyes are on the future. Will Dylan and Shen Yue finally go public? Will they collaborate again in a project that sets screens ablaze like Meteor Garden did? Or will they continue to let their silent story unfold in private, leaving the world guessing and yearning for more? One thing is undeniable, they've reignited something powerful. Their connection has once again taken center stage, reminding everyone that real chemistry doesn't fade with time. It only deepens. The Dyshen flame has burned quietly for years, and now it's glowing brighter than ever. Whether it's love, destiny, or just a rare friendship built on deep understanding, Dylan Wang and Shen Yue have proven once again that some connections are simply unbreakable. The world may change, trends may fade, but Dyshen? They remain timeless. So, to every Dyshen believer out there, the story isn't over. It's only getting started. If you want to be part of this emotional roller coaster, don't just watch from the sidelines. Join the K-Drama Spark channel family, where we bring you every detail, every whisper, every spark of love that the screen can't contain. Subscribe now to stay updated on the latest Dyshen moments, romantic reunions, and heart-tugging stories that keep the magic of K-dramas alive. Because this isn't just news, it's history in motion. And when Dylan Wang and Shen Yue are involved, you know something extraordinary is about to happen. Subscribe, stay tuned, and keep your heart ready, because the Dyshen story has only just begun. Revolving Heart Sparkles.